Behind the legend of Pablo Escobar, a name that still strikes fear and fascination around the world, lies a lesser-known story. It is the story of a mother, Hermilda Gaviria, whose life was forever changed by the choices of her son. While history has focused on Escobar's meteoric rise and violent fall, the emotional devastation his actions inflicted on those closest to him often remains in the shadows. The journey of Pablo Escobar's mother is one filled with hope, anguish, and an enduring, unbreakable bond between mother and child. Hermilda Gaviria was a woman of humble beginnings, born in the hills of rural Colombia, and she grew up harboring modest dreams for her family. As a young woman, she married and started a family, determined to pave a better future for her children. She worked as a school teacher, a profession built upon faith in the power of education to change lives. Like many mothers, she dreamed her children would rise above poverty and hardship. From an early age, it was clear that Pablo stood out, intelligent, determined, and charismatic. Hermilda nurtured his talents, doing her best to guide him along a righteous path. But in a country riven with inequity and opportunity, often reserved for the privileged, temptations loomed large. As Pablo grew older, his ambition outpaced his means, and he chose a dangerous road, stepping into the shadowy world of the drug trade. At first, Hermilda refused to believe the rumors surrounding her son. When whispers of Pablo's growing influence and illicit activities swept through Medellin, she defended him fiercely, seeing only the boy she had raised, the boy with a mischievous smile and boundless dreams. Yet as news of kidnappings, violence, and rivers of money spread, it became impossible to deny the truth. The child she had nurtured became the most notorious drug lord in the world. Hermilda's world changed irrevocably. Her family became a perennial target for law enforcement and rival gangs alike. Her name and photograph were plastered across newspapers, and she was forced to move constantly, seeking safety in a land that now felt both alien and hostile. Still, her maternal love for Pablo did not waver. She pleaded with him to surrender, to consider the pain his choices inflicted on the family and Colombia as a whole. The most devastating blow came with Pablo's death. After years of being hunted, cornered, and betrayed, he was killed on a Medellin rooftop. For the world, Pablo Escobar's death marked the end of an era, a victory in the war on drugs. For Hermilda, it was the shattering loss of a son she loved, irrespective of his sins. Even after his death, Hermilda's suffering did not end. The Escobar name remained a source of shame and notoriety in Colombia. Friends and neighbors distanced themselves. She lived with constant surveillance, unable to grieve in peace. Yet through it all, Hermilda clung to her memories of Pablo as a child. The innocence before infamy. She gave interviews, sometimes defending his legacy, other times expressing regret for the path he had taken. In her final years, Hermilda Gaviria became a symbol of unresolved grief, a testament to the pain suffered by families shattered by violence. She never found true solace, carrying the burden of public scorn and personal sorrow until her death. Her story remains a poignant reminder that even the most infamous can be mourned as sons and daughters, and that the ripple effects of crime devastate families in ways the headlines can never fully capture.